The development and upgrading of Buipe Port Terminal into an inland port for the Savannah Ecological Zone is also geared at easing the congestion at a major transit corridor, thereby reducing pressure at the thermal port. The port terminal, when expanded, will comprise a granary, a fuel tank farm, a container storage, tourist and area car park, as well as the housing units. In an interview with Versa One News, the Chief Executive Officer of SADA, Dr. Charles Bugri, outlined the rationale behind the initiative and some economic opportunities to be derived.
Water transport is the cheapest source of transport. One barge can carry up to 40 containers. So that means you take 40 trucks off your road to protect the road. And because of that, the cost of haulage reduces. That will enable us to, as a country, to actually protect our trading relationships with the rest of the Sahelian part of West Africa and support our ports in Tema. Secondly, when we can get the river transport activated in a serious way, it's not just containers, it is also passenger transport, it's also recreational transport. So you stimulate tourism along the river. So you open up the tourist potential all along the river, through to the northern parts of Volta region and beyond. And it will enable us do the necessary bridges that connects people across the different parts, the river on both sides of the bank. So that Buipe can stimulate the economies along the river that reaches out to several currently inaccessible places and regenerate the economy.
He also spoke on the infrastructure deficit hindering the activities of SADA.
We cannot provide incomes to people, generate competitive and productive businesses without functioning infrastructure, whether it's transport infrastructure, health infrastructure, education infrastructure, energy infrastructure, or ICT infrastructure. We want to take this critical infrastructure to the meeting of the heads of cooperation, which is the donor partners, and say to them, if you want to transform the SADA zone, we have to put in critical infrastructure. But same with agricultural infrastructure. Agricultural infrastructure is your irrigation and your canals. But this is the area, the SADA zone is the bread basket of the future of this country and of the sub-region. But it cannot produce if the infrastructure for irrigation are not built.
Dr. Bugri said SADA will support the health sector with more infrastructure to enhance health delivery in the ecological zone. From Tamale, Noah Nash for Versa One News.